phrase in verse 18 of chapter 16. And the Lord was with him. That's what made David so successful. That's what made him wind up and hit Goliath in the head with that stone and then cut his head off and run it through town. But then if you look in 1 Samuel chapter 18 and verse 12, the Bible says, and the Lord was with him. But then also if you look in chapter 18 and verse 12, he says, and the Lord was with him. And then when you look in chapter 18 and verse 14, he says, and the Lord was with David. And then when you look in chapter 18 and verse 42, the Bible says, and the Lord was with David. But then when you look in Joshua chapter 6 and verse 24, the Bible says, and the Lord was with Joshua. But then when you look in 2 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 19, the Bible says, and the Lord was with Samuel. And so it doesn't matter who else is with you or who else is against you, if God is with you. You got this thing won and you got it beat. I don't know what you're up against today. I don't know what your giant is today. I don't know if it's low self-esteem. I don't know if it's problems on your job. But I know I have somebody who will walk with me, who talks with me, tells me I'm his own. I'm closing now. Now I was watching the news and there was this man who had a raggedy pickup truck. And in Dallas, we had between 4 to 7 inches of snow, and he was riding up and down 20, between 20 and 45. And he was pulling people out of the ditch. And Sean Graff, Fox 4, interviewed him and said, sir, what are you doing? He said, see, I don't make a lot of money like these big corporations told us. But when